On Tuesday, former Trump White House aide Cassidy Hutchinson testified that former President Donald Trump, was so upset about Attorney General William Barr dismissing his claims of widespread election fraud that he got mad and threw his lunch. Hutchinson recalled hearing noise from down the hall shortly after Barr's interview with the AP went live, in which Barr said, and by the way, this is really important context before I get into that. William Barr was a Donald Trump toady. He was there to protect Donald Trump against impeachment. He'd written a letter to ensure that he got hired as Attorney General by the Trump White House. He wanted that position. And then at the end of the day, though, he was not willing to lie, at least about this, and to hand over the presidency, the country, to Donald Trump. So I think that's really interesting. So let's get to her testimony about this. Take a look.
Around the time that I understand the AP article went live, I remember hearing noise coming from down the hallway, so I poked my head out of the office, and I saw the valet walking towards our office. He had said, "Get the chief down to the dining room, the president wants him." So Mark went down to the dining room and came back to the office a few minutes later. After Mark had returned, I left the office and went down to the dining room, and I noticed that the door was propped open and the valet was inside the dining room changing the tablecloth off of the dining room table. He motioned for me to come in and then pointed towards the front of the room near the fireplace mantle and the TV, where I first noticed there was ketchup dripping down the wall and there's a shattered porcelain plate on the floor. The valet had articulated that the president was extremely angry at the Attorney General's AP interview and had thrown his lunch against the wall, which was causing them to have to clean up. So I grabbed a towel and started wiping the ketchup off of the wall to help the valet out. And he said something to the effect of, "He's really ticked off about this. I would stay clear of him for right now. He's really, really ticked off about this right now."
So, all right, I guess we should go with the nonsense point first. What kind of baby throws his lunch at the wall because he's mad? Oh, I'm sorry. Is the little baby, is he mad? Is he mad that William Barr actually called out the bullshit? Are you mad? Are you triggered, Donald Trump? Are you very easily triggered? Because that's what it sounds like.
Bullshit.
It's exactly what it sounds like. It is a Trump tantrum, and this guy again throws tantrum whenever he does not get his way. This is what he does. This is what he acts like. And it's funny because they say the right wing, they're like, we have such a strong leader in Donald Trump. He is so strong. He's an alpha male. Does that sound like alpha male stuff to you? Honestly? Not being able to hold your shit together? And instead throwing your lunch like a spoiled child? No, you know what that sounds like?
Beta male.
That's what it sounds like. He is an absolute snowflake. He's one of the saddest, most pathetic people in the world. And again, for the last couple of years, he has been crying, whining, nonstop about an election that he lost. Oh, they stole the election from me. I'm so sad. After he tried to overthrow that election. He is a baby. Absolutely sad, pathetic. And this is the guy the conservatives put up as a real man. Well, that explains a lot, doesn't it? That explains a hell of a lot of who they actually are. My God. And Hutchinson also added that it wasn't the first time she'd heard Trump losing his temper. Of course, she said that there were several times throughout my tenure with the chief of staff that I was aware of him either throwing dishes or flipping the tablecloth. Literal man-child. Total man-child. This is who you wanted to run the country? This is who you think is going to make America great again? Yeah, as one of our viewers on Twitch points out, only weak men think Trump is a strong man. Yeah, and it gets me to how a lot of right-wingers are authoritarians themselves. Because what they do is they line up behind somebody that's strong. You know, they line up to give Trump their banana. And that's essentially what it is. Daddy Trump, Daddy Trump. Here, take this. Take my banana. Please. Daddy, please protect me. He's not protecting a goddamn thing. Except for himself. It's sad. All right, one more thing here, by the way. Trump has responded to this testimony. I've got at least one of his truths over on True Social. Let me pull that up. I love this because this is a classic Trump defense. I hardly know who this person is. Cassidy Hutchinson is, other than I heard very negative things about her, total phony and a leaker, and when she requested to go with certain others of the team to Florida after my having served a full term in office, I personally turned her request down. Wait. I thought you said you didn't know her. Or no, I'm sorry, you hardly know her. Why did she want to go with us if she felt we were so terrible? I understand that she was very upset and angry that I didn't want her to go or be a member of the team. She is bad news. I mean, look, again, there it is. Barely knew her. Coffee girl. It's a coffee girl. I barely knew who she was, except that I personally shut her down. Look, that response makes it very, very clear that what she's been saying is absolutely true. The response tells you everything.